Yeah, before we go to that, can we look at one more thread in the bundle?
Oh, sure. In the New York bundle. Wait, there's another thread.
There's a slight thread which is reporting that Alvin Bragg, the Manhattan DA, is potentially reopening or gonna dig a little bit deeper on flashback, the Stormy Daniels payment
Hmm.
from many, many years ago that we thought was dead in the water. But this was the payment that was made to Stormy Daniels via Michael Cohen before Trump ran for president, the hush money payment essentially that Michael Cohen was convicted on, um, and as an illegal campaign contribution. And then the question was whether Trump would also be swept in because he testified that he had done that at Trump's direction.
All right, I'm going to be a little provocative here again.
Be provocative.
I have no faith at all in Alvin Bragg. Okay, and here's the deal with Mr. Bragg. Mr. Bragg inherited a case that Cy Vance and his team had put together to go after not the not only the Trump organization but Trump. I have lots of friends in and around the Manhattan DA office, and everybody was telling me like they're all very upset. Apparently, this was not going forward. Bragg killed the case. They thought it was a great case. And I got to tell you, my initial reaction, because I'm the sad panda of the Trump world, I was like, well, you know what? Good for him for being brave, for being careful. Maybe he just thought it wasn't a winner. Like, I'm never going to criticize a prosecutor who shows restraint. I'm like, okay, wow, really a bold take. Then, when that happens, of course, everybody in the world is mad at Alvin Bragg because he kills a case against Trump and shuts it down. So what? And he did. I guess he didn't anticipate this. I actually figured. I thought at the time it was this brave decision. The guy didn't care about losing his job because he's an elected official. Was willing to take an unpopular stance. Well, no, the guy goes and deceives everybody into trying, just making this false suggestion that, oh, yeah, no, we still have the case open, even though everybody I talked to is like, yeah, no, the case is totally winding down. There's almost no one on it. They're just getting rid of the, case and returning all the evidence. And he's trying to make it sound like, oh, no, we're still going at him. And
But didn't
so
he hire somebody just now?
well, just now, yeah. So now this was on the prior case, right? That he killed.
Okay, yeah.
So he gave this false impression to the press, like, oh no, it's still going. I haven't made a final decision. I've just made we're not doing anything yet. We're just, we're still looking at evidence. But he gave that impression to the press while at the same time, like internally, all that I heard is that everything was winding down. So now suddenly, okay, now he wants to resurrect this Stormy Daniels thing and he's going to launch this. It strikes me as like a guy who didn't realize that making the decision he did in the prior Trump case was going to look so bad. So he wants to seem like he's still doing something and he's tough. I'll believe it when I see it. That was a challenging case for a number of reasons. It just strikes me as potentially a political move on his part.
Yeah, that was my question, in terms of like what's new? I mean, it doesn't seem like anything new has been discovered or unearthed that would make it suddenly a, more prosecutable case than it was before, unless I just missed something big, or unless it was something about this, trial and conviction of the Trump organization. But to me, those seem like completely unrelated issues. I mean, the Trump organization case was really about the two sets of books. Basically, there was a two sets of accounting that they were doing to kind of essentially avoid paying taxes. What that would have to do with Stormy Daniels, I I can't see any connection. So I don't know what else would make this suddenly a new case.
Yeah, there may be some false entry in the books and records as a result of the Stormy Daniels payment, but why he's going at this now just smacks to me as somebody who needs to change the narrative around him because he's, I think, developed a narrative amongst a lot of people and a lot of his constituents as somebody who's not going to be tough on Trump. Like I said, my initial instinct was to admire it, but at this stage, I don't have admiration for people who deceive the public, and I'm very um, concerned about what he's doing here with this new one.